Hi everybody, it's Christine Arylo here, and I am standing here with the beautiful Kate Northrup next to her Freedom car. Can you believe it? There is actually a car called the Freedom Tour. We did not make this up. This is actually happening. Kate is on the road on a Freedom Tour. You are my Freedom hero.
Yay!
And we have invited her to be our Freedom Flyer expert this week, so come on in. And you are, I think, expert is a good term because you have been like on the road.
I've been on the road.
Car doing
Yes,
what?
so I live here.
She lives
here. I don't sleep in here though, just to be clear. And I am on the road teaching women how to create financial freedom, and men as well. It certainly applies to everybody, because my belief is if you can free yourself up financially, it's not a belief, it's a knowing. I know that when you free yourself up financially, you can actually be present to your full purpose on the planet. And that has to do with also emotional freedom and spiritual freedom. But for me, the inroad to that is actually the financial freedom piece, because there's so much static cling on your purpose and on what you're supposed to be doing if you're worried about how to pay the rent and how to put food on the table, and all of that takes up a lot of bandwidth. So I love to teach people how to free themselves up financially, and what that means to me is the equation is get your passive and residual income so that it is greater than or equal to your living expenses, which means you have to be clear on what your living expenses are. So there's a lot in there about clarity and diving into the logistics of finance.
Like actually having a relationship with your money, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Very powerful.
The relationship actually gives you freedom.
Exactly. So if you can do that, then you can open up bandwidth for the emotional and spiritual freedom, and those things are intertwined. It's not like, oh, do one, now you can do the other.
So love your money, right?
Oh, yeah.
Go from fear to freedom to love. So now I have to ask you this question. It's a question we're asking all of our Freedom Flyers.
Great.
Because I don't think...
Love that. Freedom Flyers.
Freedom
We even
Flyers,
have birds
freedom,
on the...
Oh, there are.
Those are my Freedom
I
Flyers.
love it. I love it. Okay, awesome. So there had to be some inspiration around all of this for you. And for all the people that we're out there talking to right now, where we're focusing on having freedom, having financial freedom, tell us a story about a time in which you faced fear, and it could be financial fear or whatever fear you want to pick today, and how you chose freedom instead of fear.
So I have been in a business relationship with my mama, who I love dearly. And
your mom is? My
mom is Dr. Christian Northrup. Some people know her as the author of Women's Bodies, Women's Wisdom. And so she and I...
book, by the way.
It is a great book.
Read.
Shameless
for
plug
all
for my mother.
women, really. No, it's a great book. It's a great book. So you've been in business with your mom.
I've been in business with my mom for the past 3 years, and actually this all started about a year ago, but really acutely, I would say in February, it just became super clear to me that we were intertwined in some ways that were actually becoming unhealthy. And so we actually, I initiated it, but it was one of the scariest things to separate myself from the business that I had with my mom, because of the fear of thinking that I wasn't enough, just
without her,
just in and of myself. And there was just a great deal of safety being, with my mom in this safe little space, and kind of like being part of her larger brand and larger company. And so, but everything in my body was just telling me it was wrong.
Which would have been her intuition.
Yeah. So I was
listened.
terrified of what might happen if I let go of that, because it was it was really like I could see super clearly what would happen if I stayed in that business relationship, and it was all haze for if I didn't stay. And so March 1st, we discontinued our business relationship in that way, and both of us have had so much more freedom as a result. My income has increased dramatically from ways that I could not have orchestrated if I didn't let go of this thing that I thought was safe, but was really keeping me held and contained and
So letting go of the thing that you thought was your safety, that you thought was your security, actually opened you up to be like seriously, like she gets to drive around. We're in Sausalito, California right now.
Beautiful.
Can you believe it? She's going into San Francisco, California. She gets to go to the most beautiful places in the country and work wherever she wants, because she let go. She let go, of that security, of that safety, and then trusted and had faith, which is exactly the way that we move into freedom. So, Kate, thank you so much for sharing that story. And just want to say to anyone out there that's watching this right now, like she's a real in the person flesh, you know. She did this. She's happy. We just had lunch together. Like she's real and she's happy. And whatever this is for you, you can do it too. But I love what you said is that you have to let go. So what are you holding on to that you think is your safety and your security? What are you holding on to? And imagine and just contemplate what would happen, what could happen if you were to let go. I mean, you might have your own freedom card.
Better.
Yeah.
It'll be better, guaranteed, if you let go of that thing than you can ever possibly imagine.
Awesome. And if you want to learn, because you're going to keep traveling, right?
Oh, so yeah, I'm on it.
You can find out about where you're going. There'll be a URL. What's oh, there it is.
It's comebefree.com or katenorthrup.com, but comebefree.com and come see me there. We've got videos, blogs, my travels, events, all kinds of fun stuff.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Enjoy the Freedom Tour. I'm looking super forward to watching you travel all over. All right, ladies, that's it for now. Or gentlemen, whoever's watching this, we'll see you later. Be free!
Bye.